So this is my Panthera stick that I'm having issues with. It works okay initially. So if I plug this into my PlayStation, this light will come on to tell me it is, it's plugged in. If I press the PlayStation button, it will then pop up to tell me it's connected. No problem there. And now if I back up a second, I can happily play it lightly. All the buttons work. The problem is, as you can see in the other video, that as I'm playing, it will just suddenly stop responding and won't respond until I disconnect it and reconnect it. I did find a workaround it previously using one of these, a Titan. So the issue does seem to be about authentication. So this little one here is like, it's a little device you can use for using like third-party sticks or third-party pads. When I hooked it up through that, when it did stop working, it would then reconnect with this, and that did solve the issue. But this is a banned item in tournaments because you can, put macros and cheats with it, so it's not really a good solution. Just something to do indoors. I do think, I could be wrong, there's an issue with this panel here. So for example, there's no lights that come on right now, even though my stick is plugged in and working. This isn't lighting up. The buttons do seem to mostly work. I occasionally get issues with this one here where my up and down don't work correctly sometimes, but that's quite rare. One thing I've noticed, and this could just be your design, when I change this from PS3 to PS4, nothing happens here. There doesn't seem to be any difference. That could just be where you guys work. When I do the same thing with my Mad Cat stick, the TE2 Plus, that will disconnect my controller and reconnect it. I don't know if that's an issue. It does mostly seem to be working, but as in the other video, as I'm playing, then all of a sudden the controller will just stop functioning. It can be temperamental where it doesn't happen every single time. So not today, I think actually didn't stop working after 8 minutes, started working after about 20 odd minutes. Then it messed up. So it can be consistent, but it just means as I'm playing, especially when I'm in a tournament, if I have to take the cable out and reconnect it physically to be able to continue playing, which obviously isn't something I want to be doing with my fight stick. So yeah, either of you guys have requested. Right.